Hi, welcome to another video from ES for Business and Life. In this occasion, we're going to be covering Unit 4. The name of the unit is Great Ideas. Don't forget that this is from your Market Leader book for you, pre-intermediate student. This time around, we'll be covering the vocabulary of the unit. Let's begin. Well, today's lesson is going to be about verb and noun combination. Well, we can also call them expressions simply. Expressions that will be useful for you when you express yourself in business English. We have an example here. You should take advantage of this material to improve your English. The verb improve means be better, get better at, enhance, but I think that word is a little bit more complicated than just improve. Let's begin. Okay, one thing that we do not, it's important not to forget, is the meaning of what a verb is and a noun is. A verb is a word that expresses an action. So examples are go, speak, type, sign, hire, etc. Don't also forget that they have different forms or tenses. Yes? So in some cases you will not just need go, you will need goes, you will need went, you will need gone, you will need just simply go, right? Or going, etc., etc. So another word that is very important, another terminology that is very important for you to remember is nouns. Well, a noun, it's very simple. A noun means name. Name means noun, noun means name. Names of what? People, things, animals, places, etc. It's the name of things in the world. For example, Mexico, Carlos, desk, iPad, mobile phone, etc., etc. It's very important not to forget the meaning of verbs and the meaning of nouns. Let's move on now. Now, the first expression that we are going to use today is to take advantage of an opportunity. To take advantage of an opportunity. Now, I want to put this in parentheses because not always can you take advantage of an opportunity. You can take advantage of different things. To take advantage means to do something when you have the chance to do it. That means to take the opportunity, to take that chance, to get on that train, if you may call it that way. I want to give you an example. Example number 1, you should always take advantage of technology to do your job more efficiently. Now, something that we can do these days is use technology. So we take that opportunity and we use it for our own benefit to do our jobs more efficiently. The expression here is take advantage of technology. In example number 2, taking advantage of training saves you money and makes you a better worker. Now, as you can see, we have take advantage, but this time around we have the verb take in a different form. That's why it's very important to remember that verbs change depending on the context, the person or persons we are talking about, and the time or tense. So once again, taking advantage of training. So if I do this, if I take this opportunity, if I take these courses, if I go to those seminars, conferences, etc., I will have a benefit. I will be a better worker. Most likely, you will know more stuff. And saves you money. Why? Because normally training is expensive, and normally companies provide this resource. They provide this benefit for you. They provide training for you for free. They don't charge you You don't have to pay money normally. All right, the next expression is called to rise somebody's status. To rise somebody's status means to make somebody look or feel more important. Like to rise their ego. Yes, we're talking about ego here most of the times. We have two examples. We have promoting him certainly raised his status. So the action of promoting him, to give him, don't forget that promote means to get a higher position. Well, for example, we change from let's say from a clerk to manager. That's a big improvement. Yes, we're going up. Maybe it's not very clear here, but you get the idea of promotion. Another example, making people feel part of the team is a good way to rise their status. Yes, when you make people feel part of the team, when you include them in the team, this will make them feel good. They will feel that they are important. And of course, this is not deceiving or this is not deceiving them or making them or thinking that they're not intelligent. It's just to include them into the team. Let's move on to the next example. We have to enter a market. Here we're talking about products or services. Make sure you check with your teacher with the differences between them because it's a very important thing. To enter a market is to start selling goods or services in a new area. New area, like a new type of business. Examples. Example number 1, sales have been great since we entered that market. So what was the action? We entered a certain market, and the result is that sales have been great. We're making a lot of money here. Making lots of money here because we entered a new market. Example number 2, entering new markets may be risky, but it's a great opportunity for growth. Don't forget that growth means to go up, to expand. Yes. So entering markets, yeah, it's risky. We're running a risk. Check with your teacher for the exact meaning of risk, but it's very similar to the word in Spanish. You run a risk when you make a decision, and there's a chance you will lose money. Or there's a chance also that you will make a lot of money. Great opportunity. Let's move on to the next item now. We have the example, to meet a need. To meet a need. To meet a need means to provide something that is necessary, normally for your customers, for your clients. Also, we can talk about investors. All those people that rely on your decisions, the quality of your product or your service. And we have examples such as, in order to meet our customers' needs, we need to provide a great service. So when we give a great service, customer service, phone service, the quality of the product or the service itself is great, we meet a need. This means that our clients will be happy. Oh, that's a horrible happy face. Let me improve it a little bit. Yeah, it still looks crappy. Let's go. I'll do it one more time, see if it looks better. Well, it's not great, but you'll get the idea. So your clients will be happy if you have a good service. Now, number 2, they'll sign the contract as long as we promise to meet their needs. So this is a condition. The condition is that if we meet their needs over the time, they're trusting us, they're putting their confidence in us, they will sign the contract. We don't forget the contract, that paper that normally goes with a signature at the end. Very important in business and companies. They will sign it if we promise to provide great service, to give these people what they expect from us as a company. Okay, I think that this is the final one, and that is to make a breakthrough. To make a breakthrough. Check with your teacher for the pronunciation of this word, through, breakthrough. And to make a breakthrough, it means to make an important change or discovery. Such as, for example, Steve Jobs and his team made a great breakthrough with the iPod and the way we listen to music. Remember those cassettes we used to have in the past? Well, I hope you will get it. A cassette that had a tape, etc., etc. And someday this guy decided that he created the iPod. He with more songs. Let me erase that. Songs. He brought internet to the iPod as well. Well, it was later on, but anyways. More capacity. But not only, remember when in a cassette you could listen to maybe 10 songs. So now with the iPod you could listen to maybe 500 songs. So that is a breakthrough. It's a big jump in the industry. Another example, our airline made an important breakthrough with our customer service system. So we can make a big breakthrough when we make a big change. It can be a change in the system, it can be a change in the way, in the protocol, in many different things. So that is make a breakthrough. One tip before we go, don't forget, vocabulary improves your English just as much as your grammar does. So maybe we have very good grammar, but if our vocabulary is not that great, we will not be doing just as we wanted. But if our vocabulary is also great, the result is very good English and more communication, more opportunities, more of everything. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next unit. I am Emmanuel Cruz, and I am at your disposition. You can get in touch with me through ES for Business and Life. Goodbye.